It is attempt number 2 on Zhoron in the blue bubble. TPK the first time. Now I know what to expect, so I fully expect to defeat this guy with no issues whatsoever. So now I actually know how these statues work. I was very confused about the mechanics the first time. I didn't realize you have to actually move and interact with the same click. You can't, like, what I tried to do the first time was move to this spot and then click on it. That didn't work. You have to click on the thing and do the movement. So I'm going to do that. Elisa gets one of the statues turned off, and now she can use her dash movement. She can actually dash. She's gonna get the second one, but she's gonna have to use her cunning action. Dash. Oh, she still can't. Oh, can we do fast hands? No, guess not. Alright, so you can't do 2. Alright, fine, whatever. Be that way. Feel like I should have been allowed to click on 2 of them, but whatever. Edmund. So now we know this one is too far up. So we know to switch right away. And for some reason I can't attack these guys. I remember this happening before. I don't understand why that is. Why can't I attack them? Why won't it let me shoot at these spectral servants? That is crazy. I guess that's that's Edmund's turn. He can't do anything else. A spectral servant swings at Elisa, but misses. Another one runs at Elisa. Attacks. Misses. Ruad is up. I feel like I want him. Are these things considered undead? Are they considered undead? Spectral Servant. We don't know if they're considered undead. Boy, I'd really like to, You know, this might actually be a good time to try a Divine Intervention. Because I don't really have anything else pressing to do right now. And, okay, well, I can actually shoot one of these guys. Divine Intervention would be really high risk, and I feel like it would just fail. I think it would probably be more useful in the second phase anyway. So I'm just going to shoot at one of these spectral servants. Actually, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 3 on a spectral servant.
Aron Evo Malmis.
Hey, that's a hit for 23 points of damage. That one is half dead already. And he's going to move over near Edmund. Whoa, what happened? I clicked, nothing happened. There we go. Gilda's turn. I think I want her to cast Fly on herself.
Arcana Muto Viribe.
And I want her to come over here. Yes, click on this statue. Whoosh. Oops. Attack of opportunity. She's going to use a shield. 2 of the statues are down. Spectral Servant swings at Edmund, hits for 17 damage. Spectral Servant swings at Gilda. Lightning damage sustained by all. 3 points. Not too bad. Okay, Elisa is going to do a cunning action, disengage, and turn off this 3rd statue, and use the rest of her movement to run. In fact, she's going to dash all the way over here, close to the rest of the group. Okay, Edmund's gonna swing at the Spectral Servant. 8 points of damage. They're immune to cold, which is annoying. 2nd attack. 13 points of damage. Bonus action. 12 points of damage. 2/3 dead. Not gonna use Action Surge. The Spectral Servants are floating. Swings at Elisa. Misses. Another one comes up to Elisa. Swings, misses. Elisa's getting lucky. Let's see. Ruad is going to cast Bless on the party. Actually, I don't think I can get everybody. No, can't get Gilda. Okay, let's run to where we can get to everybody. Hopefully. Casting Bless, because yeah, I still can't get to Gilda. Is she behind? I'm afraid she's... No, I think she's out of sight. It's not a distance thing, she's out of sight. Alright, I'm gonna save that spell then. In that case, I will attack the Spectral Servant with advantage because of the Guiding Bolt with a crossbow. That's a hit for 7 points. Not great damage. And he'll move back a little bit. That's it. Gilda is no longer flying. Well, doesn't that just stink? Why is that? Did the shield cancel the flying? Did I screw up? I probably screwed up. Elisa sustains damage. I'm trying to see why Elisa's not flying anymore. I mean Gilda. I keep saying Elisa, but I mean Gilda. Why is Gilda not flying anymore? Opportunity attack. Gilda rolls to maintain concentration. Success. Gilda sustains damage. Another concentration check fails. She lost the fly. The lightning caused her to drop the fly spell. Well, that just stinks. That means I gotta deal with this Spectral Servant. And the way I'm gonna do that is not using necrotic damage. I'm going to do True Strike on this Spectral Servant. And then nothing. And then I can't do anything else. Damn it. Oh well. I thought I was going to be able to hit him. Edmund takes another hit for 18 damage. Gilda takes a hit for 19 damage. Lightning damage to all. 4 points. Elisa is up. She will attack Edmund's Spectral Servant at disadvantage because she is engaged. She's going to disengage, run over here, then attack. Sneak attack, hopefully. Yep, alright, one Spectral Servant is down. You know, I actually feel like we should take out these Spectral Servants before the next phase. I know what the next phase is, so I have a huge advantage here. Knowing the next phase gives me a big advantage. Okay, that's the end of Elisa's turn. Edmund will engage these other 2 Spectral Servants. First attack. He didn't get close enough. First attack. Hits for 9 points of damage. Second attack. Hits for 7 points of damage. Bonus action. Hits for 12 points of damage. That Spectral Servant is 2/3 dead. No action surge. Spectral Servant swings back at Edmund, misses. Another one swings, misses. Whew, good time to miss. Ruad will not hit the statue. He's going to cast a Guiding Bolt. Just a level 1 Guiding Bolt.
Aron Evo Malmis.
Hits for 16 points. Wow, that almost killed him. 1 point away from killing that thing. Then he's going to do a Soothing Hand on himself. And that is it. Gilda is up. She has advantage on striking this Spectral Servant. She's just going to whack it with her staff. 12 points of damage. Ugh, so close to dead. She can actually do a bonus action Misty Step and move away.
Arcana Honjo Viribe.
So hopefully she won't... Oh, she can actually move... she can actually move even more. Down here next to Elisa. Alright, good deal. Spectral Servant flies down to attack Ruad. Ooh. Misses. More lightning damage, 4 points. 1 point and 4 points. I'm not sure who it's hitting. It only hit half of the people. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we're still doing good. Elisa is going to fire at the most healthy Spectral Servant engaged with Edmund. That is 25 points of damage. And I think she's just going to run up here next to the statue. Edmund swings at the almost dead Spectral Servant with advantage from the guiding bolt. Hits, it's dead. Second attack on Spectral Servant. 8 points of damage. Bonus action. 9 more points of damage. Almost dead. So here's my question. Will more spawn? It would be just my luck if more of them spawned. I think I actually want to, yeah, I don't want to take that chance. So, Edmund is gonna stay where he is. Spectral Servant swings at him but misses. Ruad will switch to his mace and attack. That is a kill. One barely standing Spectral Servant left. Ruad, with his bonus action, will cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Gilda.
Evo Curee.
For 9 points of healing. And Gilda is not going to do anything except maybe prepare a scroll. Of course, I don't have any that are any good. Scroll of Tongues. Yeah, that's really going to help. What does Warding Bond even do? You cast the spell Warding Bond. What does it do? I don't know what it does. Blur. It doesn't tell me what the actual spells do. That seems like a bug. I'm gonna bring up the Fog Cloud. Although that's not gonna do anything because dragons have true sight or something, don't they? It's not gonna affect them. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. Oh, lightning damage. That's the problem with waiting. Elisa is not going to flip this switch yet. Or is she? She is going to flip this switch because we are ready. Alright, here goes nothing. I'm going to do a quick save here, actually. Oh, and everything's locked up because the first time I do a save, it takes a long time. Ah, there we go. Alright, here we go. Final statue. Moving to phase 2. Where it puts the party at random locations. Can I attack this servant from here? I think I can. Yeah.
Ow!
Ow! Okay, Elisa is gonna move way back in the corner. Trying to figure out a placement for the party where you won't have 3 people hit by a breath attack is somewhat of a geometric challenge. The dragon does a frightful presence and Everybody succeeds on their save. Oh wow, it goes right after Elisa. Poisonous bite misses. Hits with claws, but she's gonna do uncanny dodge for half damage, 4 slashing. Now another claw attack misses, and that is the dragon's turn. Okay, Edmund needs to run. Edmund needs to dash up to this thing. Who's up next? Ruad is up next. Ruad's gonna try to get close enough to do a bless. He's gonna... Edmund's running up. I don't think that's close enough to attack. No, not quite in range. Okay, that's all he can do. Legendary action. Wing attack against Edmund and Elisa. Elisa makes her save. Edmund fails. He's going to try to re-roll with the indomitable feat. Still fails. 13 bludgeoning damage, and he is prone. Alright, Ruad runs up. Hopefully within 30 feet of everybody. Switches, casts Bless at level 2. Can't get Elisa. Damn it. Can't get Gilda! Oh, that stinks. I mean, I gotta cast it on at least 2 people. Do I have any more movement? No more movement. Okay. Oh, hell. I'm gonna have to cast it twice. Oh, it's fine. I gotta get that up, though.
Aron Encho Viribe.
We definitely need some help on saving throws, I think. And for his bonus action, he'll just do a soothing hand on himself and start praying. Legendary action. Tail swipe on Elisa hits for 15. Alright, Gilda is up. Alright, here's the tricky thing. I want to do a level 5 cone of cold on this guy. This expletive deleted. But how can I do that without hitting Elisa or Edmund? I think I need to go over here. He's gonna run up pretty close. Cast a cone of cold. Okay, let's try to make sure we don't... Oh no! I can't do it. I can't do it, and now I'm stuck here. Alright, well, let's try a blight then. A level 4 blight on this green dragon.
Arcana Necro. Violence.
Made it save 21 points of damage. Not great. Round 6. The dragon is thinking... Oh, it's Elisa's turn. Okay. Elisa's gonna do a, hey, how about a cunning action disengage? And then, maybe, run away. The dragon's turn is next. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I think I can get a sneak attack. She's low on health, but I gotta do an attack. No, no sneak attack, only 10 points of damage. Alright. Here comes the pain. It's the dragon's turn. It flies. Here comes a breath attack. Oh god, it's gonna hit all of us. Elisa's down. Oh, damn. Okay, Ruad failed his save, took 32 poison. He's resistant, luckily. Maintains concentration. Edmund takes 32 points. Elisa, 65 points. Wow. That was almost an insta-kill worth of damage to Elisa. Gilda made her save and only took 16 damage. Okay, so that was... Wow, that hurt a lot. And he's so far away, Edmund can't even attack him. Oh, man. Gilda needs to cast haste on him. But he's gonna go down, like, now. I feel like I have one more turn to kill this dragon at this point. And there's no way. There's just no way. I mean, I can't... I gotta switch to my crossbow and just... equip some bolts. Man, I hope I have some bolts. How about some flaming bolts? I can't equip anything because I changed to crossbow. Oh my god, his turn's totally wasted. Completely wasted turn. I guess I'll do a second wind. 12 points of healing. And then move closer. Set up for the next turn. Not that it matters. Ruad can do a healing word to get Elisa up. A level 1 healing word. Why don't I have my spiritual weapon up? Because it takes a bonus action to cast it. That's why.
Evo Cure.
Elisa's up. And now... I can't cast anything else. I can use a Scroll of Bane. I'm already concentrating on Bless. Maybe I can Bane him for one turn. Wait, am I within 30 feet of everybody? I can Bless everybody again. Okay, cast. No, I can't cast another spell. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna... I can't use Bane either. I can't... I can't do anything. I can shoot him with a crossbow bolt. For 5 whopping points of damage. That's what I get for trying to heal somebody. Gilda. Okay, now I can do a frost attack. I gotta do damage. I just, you just can't heal. You gotta do damage. Cone of Cold. In the direction of the dragon. Here we go. Duck, everybody. Made it save, only 18 points of damage. Waste. Thorough waste. This is another TPK. I see that now. It's another TPK. Elisa might as well not bother healing herself. And will simply shoot. Nothing else she can do. And misses, of course. Critical miss. Here comes the dragon. Hitting Elisa for 5 points of damage. She's down again, I think. Ruad is dying. TPK, yep. TPK, here it is. What was the point? What was the point of anything? 17 points from Edmund. Critical hit for 21 points from Edmund. Bonus action, hammer strike. Misses. Action surge. Attack. Misses. For a brief millisecond or two, I thought there might have been a chance to survive this fight, but nope, we're not surviving. 15 more points of damage. Legendary action. Hits Edmund. He fails. He's dead or prone? He's prone. Elisa is now dead as well, incidentally. Gilda has nothing to do except, cast Blight at 5th level.
Arcana Necromantis.
Made it save only 20 points of damage. And now we die. Elisa, death save. Dragon flies over, knocks over Gilda and Edmund. Poisonous bite, misses. Gilda takes 14 points of slashing. Edmund takes 13 points of slashing. He is on death's door, but he gets another turn. He swings. Misses! Of course he misses. This is the perfect time for him to miss. Second attack hits for 18. That was a critical hit, but still only 18 points of damage. Bonus action hammer attack. Misses! Woo! Boy, if we had actually hit like the 4 times that I missed, you know, we could be pretty close to killing this dragon, but no, we're not. Legendary action. Wind. Gilda's dying. Edmund's dying. Game over. TPK! Yay! And this time I thought I managed everything really well, except the problem there is that the breath attack pretty much wipes out the party. Anybody that fails that save is probably going to die. Everybody's got poison resistance, but still, it's still, you know, it really does a number on the party. Well, attempt number 2 was a failure.